Today is the wrap up in sports, May 7th, 2017. And I just got one thing to say. Matthew Edward Harvey, you are a disgrace. Forget the Dark Knight. I don't want to ever hear anyone refer to you as the Dark Knight ever again. Forget Batman. Forget even George Clooney Batman. You're Harvey Two-Face. When you're pitching well and you're a little bit of a prick, nobody cares. But when you stink up the joint and you go out there and you show you don't give a damn about the Mets, you know, for the Mets to have suspended Harvey, what he must have done must have been so egregious. Because keep in mind, this is a team that entered pre-spring training with 7 pitchers. 2 went down at the end of spring training, haven't returned yet, aren't close to returning. Noah Syndergaard's probably gone for the season. And Matt Harvey gets suspended, so they have to call up Andrew Wilk to pitch. That's like saying, okay, from Florida, Miami, you can have this game. It's yours. Take it. We don't want it. We can't have it because Matt Harvey decided the Mets aren't his priority. He's more concerned about the New York Rangers than he is about the New York Mets. I hope the Senators win their next game. I hope the Senators go to Madison Square Garden and win Game 6 so at least Matt Harvey can start focusing on baseball. There's so much speculation going on. The Mets might as well just say why Matt Harvey's been suspended. Because the speculation only makes it worse. I mean, what he must have done must have just been over the hill so bad. I mean, there's talk of him playing golf at Liberty, Jersey City Liberty Golf Course, Trump Liberty, and getting drunk on Saturday, and he didn't show up for the game on Saturday. You know, starting pitchers are a little bit of a different animal. But you've got to still be there for your team. You know, the problem with Matt Harvey is Matt Harvey sees it as Matt Harvey. He's the only one he cares about is Matt Harvey. He'd rather have been at the Met Gala than be at the Met uniform. And when he comes to the stadium, he sees it as Matt Harvey and 24 other men wearing his same uniform. He doesn't see himself as a teammate. He sees himself as being above everyone else. And you can see that from the mound. You can see that from the stands. That's why the fans know you're a fraud, Matt Harvey. A phony. You know, this supermodel girlfriend of yours, Lima. Of course you went back to Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman's a winner. You're a loser. Supermodels only want to date winners. You're a loser. You show no heart. You show you don't care. It's excuses. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Andrew Wilk today flew on a red-eye overnight from Las Vegas. Arrived at LaGuardia at 7 a.m. and went out there and tried to pitch. Of course, he wasn't very good because he isn't very good. He is not a major leaguer. He's a minor leaguer. He's getting shelled in Vegas. And speaking of that, why the hell is a Mets AAA affiliate in Vegas? It's time, especially with all these injuries. I mean, the Mets must have the most frequent flyer miles between Vegas and New York. I mean, it's no wonder people are getting kicked off the planes. Because so many players are coming up from Vegas. They had to kick off all these people off the plane, dude, for all the Mets players that are getting injured. Hey, let's kick this family off the plane. Here comes some reinforcements. Pathetic. Matt Harvey is pathetic. You know, whenever he pitches again, when it might be Wednesday, when his suspension ends, who knows when it's going to end. When he's going to be allowed to pitch again, he better go out there and show some effort. Because he hasn't shown any effort his last few starts out there. And there's been countless times he hasn't shown any effort. And now he wants to file a grievance, saying lack of communication. What lack of communication? You be there with your teammates. The Mets are the priority, not the Rangers, not golf, not drinking. If he's an alcoholic, get help, whatever. You know, Jeez, Matt, Matt Harvey had the potential to be great. That's gone now. He'll never be great. He's inching close to Bobby Bonilla territory, where Met fans will despise him for being a fraud, especially when he puts on the pinstripes, because that's where he wants to be. He wants to be a Yankee. And when he gets to the Yankees, and if he starts pitching well again, then we'll know that he never gave an effort with the Nets. Things just got to change, This is reminding me of the 1992 season of the Mets so much. It's out of control. It's a soap opera. It's maddening. And that season sent the Mets reeling for years. And I'm fearing that the same thing is going to happen this year. Moving on to hockey, the Nashville Predators, they're moving on to the Western Conference Finals. They're red hot. I'm telling you, I picked the Predators to win the Cup at the beginning of the season. Right now, they're looking like a team that could win the Cup. They're going to wait to see who wins the Game 7. The Edmonton Oilers came out tonight and just squished the Ducks like a pancake. Leon Draisaitl has basically become a absolute Duck torturer, putting Anaheim through the ringer every night. Tonight he had 5 points, has 13 points for the season. He had a hat trick. I mean, Leon Draisaitl is just killing the Ducks. I mean, he's going to be on Duck Dynasty with the rest of the Robinsons at this point. Woo! Grind up, chew up, eat up, Leon Draisaitl. In the NBA, the Rockets, they had to do tonight. They had to even that series. You figure that's going to be a 7-game series. Same thing with the Wizards and Celtics. That's a home court series all the way. Boston can't seem to win in Washington. Washington can't seem to win in Boston. That's going to be a home court series the entire way. And then, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers put away the Raptors. Ugh. Boring. It's over. It's just going to be Warriors, Cavs. Pointless. At least the Raptors, come on. I understand you lost Kyle Lowry. Show up. Win one game. Come on. Show some pride. Ugh. Well, that's it for today. Good day.